Yes, people, welcome to another edition of Agenda FC on Sarcasm City TV, hosted by myself, Flawless Mr. Take Note, and I'm joined by my fellow co-hosts. You get me, the AC Penitentiary Patroller, the King of Spin, first ballot Hall of Famer. Let me get in there, Champions of Europe as well before he says it in it, so let me just steal his thunder. Man like Carefree Lewis, what are you telling me if I'm first and foremost? You good?
I'm good, man. I'm good. Euro football is slightly dead, but there's good moments here at the very least. And we're a step closer to getting our striker. Personal time sorted. Obviously, I'm still on the train of Haaland isn't going to bang in his first season, but if he's a striker that we're getting, we're spending 150 million on him. Cool. I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna run with it. Let's just keep him as our long-term option.
Okay. All right, cool. And we do have two special guests with us on Agenda FC. One being, well, both of them being Sarcasm City TV regulars on the Q&As and watch-alongs and Agenda FC, etc., etc. Man like my G, my young bro. Man like Ryan in the building. What are you telling me, family? You good?
Yeah, man, all good, man. Just, yeah, man, bit of a boring day in it. But yeah, man, all good in it. All good, bro.
Okay, that's what I love to hear. I love to hear. I think Yan City, she is at work, so she is moving around. But you lot regulars of Sarcasm City TV, obviously know Yan City. But if you haven't seen Agenda FC before, it's where myself, Lewis, or one of the special guests just gives a strong opinion on something. We all discuss it. The person states their case. We all discuss it. The comments get to it as well. But before we get into that, if you're watching live on the YouTube right now, please make sure you hit the like button on the video. Please make sure you hit the like button on the video. Make sure you share it across all the socials and make sure you subscribe to the channel Sarcasm City TV. And also as well, big up the Twitch gang, Sarcasm City TV on Twitch. Follow us on there, and it's underneath the YouTube video. But first and foremost, yes, I was just introducing Yan City. What are you saying? You good, Yan?
Yeah, good.
To hear that and that. You hella quiet recently. What's going on?
Yeah.
How is it? All right, I was just making sure you was. I'm just not used to you being quiet. It's strange. That's all. Why's my camera out of focus? There we go. Camera hella out of focus. We back. But as you can see from the title, people, it is Romelu Lukaku. I don't understand the hype. And if you've seen me before, you've heard me talk about it. And I mentioned it on the show, and Lewis was like, "That's a great topic for Agenda FC." So yeah, I just don't understand. I get into it why I don't understand the hype around him. Yes, he's a goal scorer. Not disputing that whatsoever in it. His record tells you that in it. I'm not going to deny the facts in it. I'm not like these Messi stands with Messi being bad in international finals. I ain't going to deny the facts. I'm not going to deny the facts. He is a goal scorer. Well, that's all he is. Like, that's it. He's not elite or anything like that. I think he's only scored over 20 goals twice in the Premier League. Like, I don't get it. And the reason why it became such a topic as well is because obviously Chelsea are looking at a striker. They was linked with Lukaku. They was linked with Haaland. They was linked with Harry Kane. And I just didn't get the look. If you look at those two who are linked, the other two who are linked to Chelsea, I don't get it. Like, Lukaku is nowhere near Harry Kane. He's nowhere near Harry Kane in terms of, all right, their goal scoring stats are similar, but in terms of overall play, he's not even close. He's not even close. Like, no one will ever tell you Lukaku is better than Harry Kane. And then as for Haaland, again, his goal scoring record is incredible, even though he is young. But I think his ceiling is much higher than Lukaku's, and he's already a better footballer as well. So why, if he was trying to win Premier Leagues and Champions Leagues, you would go with Lukaku? I don't understand. If you do play him in a 2, I think that's how you get the best out of him, because that's why he won the league over in Italy. Conte played the 3-5-2. He played up top with Martinez, and I kind of get that. But again, he's not a modern day striker. He's an old school number 9. Whereas if this was the 90s and we're in the 4-4-2 era, fine. But it's not that anymore. The only thing he's good at is scoring goals. Like, he gives you nothing else. Lewis, give me your thoughts on it, because obviously he's linked with your club.
Romelu Lukaku's improved level since the mess you lot created at Manchester United when you just let him gorge on whatever he was doing and massively overweight. He's improved in nearly every aspect of his game. Link-up play is on job. Hold-up play is on job. His agility, dribbling, under control in low spaces and big spaces as well. And his finishing. Everything's glorious. It's just a shame we can't really sign him because he's too happy at Inter Milan. He don't want to come back to the Premier League. Chelsea are still interested in him. They haven't completely ended any interest, but he's happy at Inter Milan, so we've turned our focus to Haaland. But I already said if I could get one or the other right now, I'd go and get Romelu Lukaku because I think he suits us perfectly, and he'd hit the ground running as well. Excellent striker. If it's not for Harry Kane, I think second best striker in the world right now. Oh no, Lewandowski. I forgot about Lewandowski.
This guy's prop is ridiculous. Was you on the Belgian rush? Wait. Yeah,
Suarez.
Lewis. I forgot who I was talking to in it. Obviously, Lewis is the king of spin. It's very possible. It's a strong possibility that Lukaku could be going to his club. So I didn't expect that. Was you on the Belgium Russia watch along? I can't remember if you was on, Lewis. Was you on that? But we did that on here.
Yes, I think I was.
Or was it? So all this, you see all that spin,
that's
all that
what
garbage.
the idea for this agenda. I was run this next Wednesday.
Yeah. All the garbage, you know what I'm saying, that you just spouted about his link-up play being better.
The only garbage was Romelu Lukaku when he was at your club, and that was it.
Yo, it's like Ryan. Look, Ryan's face was like mine in it as soon as he started talking.
Of course, but Ryan's got a gender as well. He played for Everton and Manchester United. You think I'm going to get an unbiased opinion from him? Come on, man.
Comments floor.
Shout out to my bro Tox in the building. He says Lukaku.
Tox, hop along, man. I need to hear your opinions on Lukaku.
The thing is, it's not disrespect because, like I said, in a 2, that's how you get the best out of him. Yes, 100%. He's a 90 striker. He is not a modern day striker in any sense of the word. He's not good at anything apart from goal scoring. Everything else is either average to below average. He's quick and that's it. 100%. We watched him against Russia. There was 4 separate occasions, and we was talking in between all these 4 separate occasions. The ball went into him, and he lost it under no pressure whatsoever. Just simple balls. It wasn't like, and he was playing Russia as well. And then he scores, and you don't want to talk about stat padding this, stat padding that. But yeah, go on, Jan City, because I know you're a fan of this guy as well, innit? So
we were talking about stat pad. You got 4 bad touches.
Yo, you're breaking up, fam. Say that again.
Oh, was I breaking up? Yeah, I was saying you were talking about stat pad, and you just nitpicked on 4 bad touch. You didn't tell me about anything else he did in the game.
It happened during, like, throughout the game, and I just pinpointed that it was 4 in close succession, and I was like, 1. There's another one. The
only reason why I allow it is because the show is called Agenda FC and it's all about agenda. So I understand.
Even though agenda, like I said, what is he above average apart from goal scoring and his finishing? What other above average attribute is he good at? What is he good at? What is he at 8 out of 10 or better at minus goal scoring?
Hold up play, link up play, and ball.
It's hold up play. It's a hold up play. It's not 8 out of 10.
To be fair,
it's link up play. It's not.
I'd say
ball progression. It's not. He's a goal scoring strike, and that's not a shot at him. Don't get me wrong, people. I'm not criticizing him for what he is. He is a very good goal scorer, without doubt. If you play him in a 2, you get the best out of him. That's why he won in Syria. That's why he scored goals at West Brom. He scored goals at Everton. He scored goals at United. He scored goals in Italy. He scores goals for Belgium. But that's it. Like, we're talking. He's nowhere near Harry Kane. He's nowhere near Sergio Aguero. He's nowhere near
Harry Kane's at the top, though.
Yeah, but that's my point. Is people put him in this bracket, though. My whole point is look at the strikers that your club are linked to. You might have linked to Kane, Haaland, and Lukaku. He's nowhere near Kane. His ceiling is up.
Yeah, but Kane's the least likely transfer. That's why I'd still take. If you told me Harry Kane in those 3, I'd still take Kane first over Lukaku. Yeah. But it's just that unrealistic. I'm not even thinking about it. Mm-hmm. There's no chance we get Harry Kane.
Yeah. I'm not saying you get him, but for him to be put in that bracket is crazy to me. And that it's crazy to me. Go on, Jan. You talk.
Let me say what I want to say, because what you need to start doing is taking what people do at Man United as gospel. But then when it's about certain other players that we won't get onto today, it's, but he plays for Man United. But he's got dead ballers around him. How's he expected to be world-class in this team? Innit? So it is what it is. Lukaku has proven everywhere that he's been that he scores goals. Like you say.
Yeah, he's a goal scorer.
A goal scorer is what you want. You want him to score goals. That's what he's there 100%. For. There's other strikers that don't score many goals, innit? Okay. And people talk about what they do off the ball, innit? Mm-hmm. But it is what it is. So for me, I think it's a bit disrespectful. Like, I used to love Lukaku. The only reason why I stopped talking about Lukaku when he joined Man United, and I thought dead him, and then I never mentioned him again. But
I remember.
I like Lukaku. I do like Lukaku, and he is someone that I wanted. I did predict what happened. I did predict that he'd make a mistake, join Man United, and it would go badly for him. That's exactly what happened. Now he's gone to a league. And he's, Italian league, and he's just won the league. and he was one of, if not the best players in that team. I don't really watch that league, but from what I've been told, he was one of the main reasons why they won the league in it. So you have to put some respect on his name. I don't like the disrespect. So
okay, so
because it is.
no.
Just led their team to the league. You can't like make out like he's not one of the best at the moment.
He's not one of the best strikers. Name a top striker he's better than. Hear that silence
right now.
Hear that silence.
Who are we talking about top strikers?
Top nines. Name a top 9 he is better than currently.
The top 9s we're talking about, Kane and Haaland. Right now, I'd still say he is better than Haaland.
Okay, so he's better than the newbie
already.
All right, so he's better than the newbie who just got here. All right, cool. So we're comparing him to.
So we're now addressing Haaland as the newbie who just got here.
Is he not a newbie who just got here?
No. But I'm saying, are we now addressing him as a newbie that just got
I've always said that about him. I've always said that about Haaland. That let's see him develop. So you've got Haaland 1. Who else? A guy who's what has he played? This is his first full season in a top European league. So go on. Who else?
I'd say Aguero right now because Aguero can barely play a full 90.
Yeah, he's not better than Aguero. Injuries pertaining, he's not better than Aguero.
Yeah, but right now,
I think that's the debate.
He's not better. Lukaku is not better than Aguero.
Better than Cavani.
I don't put Cavani in top like that. Cavani's our backup striker to me.
Right, so who are we putting up there specifically? Because I'm trying to find names that are even in there before I even start debating them. He's better than Martinez.
Is Martinez a top striker? Yo, mods,
he'll make him out to be as well.
I haven't seen enough of him. Well, that's like, yeah, no stress. The mods are on job with it. Big on the mods in the chat. Let's go through it. This is what I'm saying. We're talking the top. Who else? Nowhere near
Firmino is better than Firmino.
You know Firmino's not a top striker.
I'm trying to think of strikers at this point.
Exactly, because all the top strikers we know he's not.
No, because I've already gone through my top strikers. Haaland, Kane, Lukaku.
All right, give us your top 5.
I don't have a top 9. I have a top 3. I don't think there's enough strikers for even a top 9.
Top strikers, I would say. Is this worldwide?
Let's say Europe. Yeah, let's say Europe.
I would say obviously Lewandowski.
Okay, let's start on Lewandowski.
Yeah. No, I wouldn't say Lewandowski.
Hold up. Yeah. With Lewandowski, someone he's nowhere near. He's
Lewandowski. Cool.
Yeah, but what we're saying is there isn't a lot of people near Lewandowski.
That's my whole point. That's my entire argument.
But that's the thing. But you can't say
I can't say that.
3 guys above him.
Yeah, no, but if you look at the title, that's why I said I don't understand the hype. No. That's why I said I don't understand the hype. Because that's the key to the title. I'm not saying I don't rate him. He's nowhere near Benzema. Nowhere near. It's not even close. It's not even a debate.
But what we're saying is like it. Technically,
to be fair,
it's not a debate. Put it out.
Both of those strikers have carried their attack. Literally carried their attack this season.
Yeah, but
there is a debate. They've both done exactly the same thing for their respective teams. It's that one's won the league and one hasn't won anything.
Okay, so you telling me Lukaku's a better striker than Benzema? Is that what we're saying?
I think that's a very fair debate to have.
That is not a debate. That is not a debate. He's nowhere close. What does he do better than Lukaku?
Tell me what Benzema does better.
Hold on, everything.
Karim Benzema is one of the best strikers of his generation.
Are we saying Lukaku isn't going to be one of the best strikers of his generation?
Let's get back to the title, innit? I'm not slandering the guy. One sec. I'm not slandering him. I'm saying I don't understand the hype. Here's what I'm talking about. This is a prime example of what I'm talking about in the title. He is nowhere near Karim Benzema. In any way, shape, or form. He's nowhere near Harry Kane. One sec. He's nowhere near Karim Benzema. He's nowhere near Harry Kane. He's nowhere near Lewandowski. They're 3 of the best strikers in Europe. That's my point. Yeah. You can compare Lewandowski, Benzema. Who's better is an actual debate, is what I'm saying. He's not in the conversation of the top strikers, is what I'm saying. He's the tier below. When I say I don't understand the hype, that's my point. When you're talking 90 million for him, that's what should be to me for a Lewandowski. That's to me what should be for a Harry Kane.
It wouldn't be for Lewandowski because he's 32 years of age.
He's 32, but my point is he's not in that bracket. That's my whole point.
No, but that's the thing where you can't really make those arguments for a Lewandowski or a Benzema that he should be at that sort of transfer fee because they're simply too old.
Yeah, they're too old, but what I'm saying is if you have a choice between one or the other, he's nowhere near these, man. He does nothing better than Karim Benzema.
No, what I was saying.
He does nothing better than Lewandowski. He does nothing better than Harry Kane. So that's 3 of the top strikers. Between them, I'm just talking just straight ability. is a debate thing. You can debate Benzema with Lewandowski. You can have a legitimate argument for either or. Lukaku's not in the discussion.
But
That's why, again, let's go back to the title. I don't understand the
But then,
hype.
but then you're saying because you said top 5s and top 9s because he'd still be in that bracket
Top five,
regardless.
I said top
Yeah,
five.
but then he's still in that bracket.
No, if he's in that bracket, that's because the levels is low in it. That's all. It's like the top 5 centre backs. Certain defenders are in there because the league's not strong. That's what that is. That's not a testament to him. That's the league not being strong. The Premier United finishing second is more of a reflection of the Premier League than Manchester United being a good
But
side.
we can say the same thing about the Bundesliga not being a strong league. I call that league open as hell.
Yeah, and I'm with that. I'm not disputing that. I'm just saying. Yeah, go on, Ryan. Go on.
Bear in mind that I completely agree with everything Flawless has said, and me and Flawless don't agree on a lot of stuff.
Anything, nowhere near Benzema, man. Nowhere near Lewandowski. But if you look at the hype that he gets, you would think he was as good as them. He's nowhere near Kane. They're the top 3. We'll just use them as the top 3.
But this is the thing, though. This is what I'm saying. It's not like there's 9 players that are better than him. That's what Lewis is trying to say. There isn't like 9. There's a few. Don't get me wrong. Benzema, Lewandowski, Kane.
All the top ones. All the elite ones.
Then
all the elite ones are better than him.
You've got the Mbappe, if you want to call him a striker. He's
I wouldn't
more
put Mbappe in this.
Across the front. I don't think he's an out-and-out striker. He's more of a forward player. So Mbappe, if you're going to include him, yeah. If not, then fair enough. And then you've got Haaland, who is an out-and-out striker. Thing is with Haaland is he's just come in into his best. So people might not put him up there yet, even though I think he's one of the best strikers right now. He's not in that Lewandowski, Benzema, Harry Kane thing. They've been doing it consistently. So that's
near those guys.
But my point was simply that there isn't a big list of people above him. Like, I don't think Lukaku is one of the best in the world. I don't think that.
That's my point.
But what I was saying was, like, he gets hype because he's the closest to them out of everyone else, if you know what I mean. That's what I think.
I know everyone's already saying Haaland's there, but I already said I think Lukaku's better than Haaland right now.
I've not seen enough of Haaland to know, but you know what? I'm saying who I think Haaland has a better career than Lukaku. Well, obviously we'll find out.
Well, you're talking about a ceiling, because if it's a ceiling, then yeah, I'd agree with that. I think his ceiling's clear.
But that's my whole point. And Tox here is saying, because he said here, where was it? Hold up. He says he's got more GNA than Benzema. So what you basing everything else, Tox? He does nothing better than Benzema. That's the only thing he has over him is goals and assists. And Benzema still pitches in with goals and assists and wins trophies. And does everything else.
To be fair, I do agree that Benzema
is way. He's nowhere near. He's nowhere near. He's nowhere near Benzema. He's nowhere near him.
I agree that all around. I agree with you on that at least.
Yes, I know.
But in terms of striker as a goal scorer, like you can have a debate over who's better, Lukaku or Benzema.
And again, let me get back to my base argument. I said he is very good at. He's a very good goal scorer, but that's the only thing he's good at. That's the only thing.
Yeah, but I wouldn't say that because all round he has improved.
I think Karim Benzema's
he was very poor. Go on, Ryan. Sorry, my bad. Go on.
And that's the thing. As long as his all-round game is improved, the fact that he scores this many goals regularly is what props him up into that upper echelon as well. Because his all-round game isn't poor. You can say it's not world class, but it's not poor.
I say it's average. I say it's very. It's average.
I think it's shocking.
I'd say above average. I won't say great or anything. I would say above average.
Okay. To go with your argument, I'll say above average, but still, all the strikers we're talking about, he's nowhere near. That's my point. Again, people, let me reiterate the title. I don't understand the hype. He gets hyped up. That's why Tox is hyping him up with Benzema, like he's in that conversation. He's nowhere near those guys. He's nowhere near a Kane, a Lewandowski, or Karim Benzema. It's not even close. It's not even close. The man are twice the player he is. The only thing he has with them, man, is goals and assists. He does nothing better than any of them guys. And look, he don't score 40 goals in the season if we're talking goals.
Yeah, he does. He doesn't.
Yeah, but Ryan, you rate for me now.
Cool. I'll get onto him in a sec because that's a different conversation. But yeah, big up Mimi.
Yeah, big up Mimi.
Look, Tox in the comments, man. I got to put a warning out first. Tox, cover your ears first in it whilst I'm speaking because you won't like a lot of what I'm going to say in it, bro. Lukaku's a donkey, bro, innit? I'm not gonna lie, man. I don't rate this guy, man. I really don't rate him. Like, honestly, yeah. I know one thing I'll give him, one thing he's very good at is his movement in the penalty area is very good. I'll give him that, innit? His movement in the penalty area is very good. But bro, he scores all these goals. His finishing's not elite. I don't care what anyone's saying. His finishing's nothing elite. I've seen this guy miss open goals in the past few years. So his finishing's nowhere near the level of a Kane and Lewandowski or.
Did you say in the past few years?
Yeah. I've seen him miss bare chances, man. Easy ones.
Was this for Inter Milan or was this for Manchester United?
Everton, Man United.
And just to get to the GNA as well, he's not that fat. He's not ahead of Lewandowski in terms of goals. He's ahead of Benzema.
Nah, he's not ahead of
Kane. No. He's not ahead. So 2 of the 3 I mentioned, he's not ahead of. So he's not better. And even Benzema is the only one I would say he's probably clear of in terms of goals and assists. He's definitely not clear of Lewandowski. And him and Kane are very similar in terms of goals and assists. It's like 2 or 3 goals here or there. And assists as well, both of them. But go on, carry on. Go on.
Yeah, like honestly, I genuinely don't rate Lukaku, and that's not because he's played for Man United and Everton, who are my 2 biggest rivals. I genuinely never rated him. Like he gets good numbers, but bro, you know me about these stat padders, innit? I've got one at my own club who I criticise, but I'm telling you now, if I had a choice between Salah and Lukaku, I'm taking Salah all day long, you know. And you know that's a big thing for me to say.
No way.
I'm telling you, I'm taking Salah over Lukaku tomorrow, innit? Like, I ain't gonna lie.
I know how much you hate Salah as well. That is mad.
Yeah. So if you think what I think about Salah, think about what I think about Lukaku, innit, bro? And people comparing to Firmino, innit? Like, Firmino, man, he's not a striker, innit? Like, he's a midfielder, innit? Like, he joined as a midfielder. He never played as a striker for Hoffenheim. He played in defensive midfield for Hoffenheim, like.
That's mad.
Yeah, like Firmino's basically everything but a striker. But I'm telling you, Klopp would never, and I think this goes for Pep as well. Klopp and Pep would never have Lukaku at their club, man. Especially Klopp, man. Klopp would hate Lukaku. I'm telling you, he'd actually hate him because he just wouldn't offer what these guys want. Football's developed now where your central striker or central attacking player has to be good on the ball, has to hold up and link up, facilitate the wide players around him, and that's why Lukaku would never get picked by these guys, honestly. Like, you know, and even at Everton, like technically, he's so limited, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, he saw it in the Belgian game. Also, man, like, he don't perform in big games. Like, he'll probably get golden boot because he'll stat pad in the next 2 games in the group, innit? He'll probably score a hat-trick in the next one.
He'll probably get golden boot.
2 in the game after that, innit? But when they come into the first knockout stage, or let's say they play like a France or something, the first time they play a big team, he won't do anything in that game, I'm telling you. Because he's shown he can't do it in the past, man. Whenever it comes to big games, man, he doesn't show up. He don't show up, man. So I don't rate him in it, and I think.
Go on, fam. Carry on.
Like, I just don't rate this guy, man. He's not clinical. He's not like a Werner who misses like so many chances, but like he misses a lot of chances. He's not like a Kane or Louis who's going to take pretty much every chance they get. Let's be honest. You know, his first touch is awful. Technically, no link-up play, man. I'm telling you, like, I just don't rate this guy, innit? When he's scoring, it's like playing with 10 men.
Yeah, I've said that. He gives you nothing but goals and top assists, so he's not, because he's not clear of the top 2 strikers in the world, that's a slight against him. What? No, that's not what I'm saying. Again, let me reiterate again, that's not what I said. What I'm saying is I don't understand the hype. You put him in the bracket with them, man. What I'm saying is he's nowhere near them guys. That's my point. Tox, you're proving my point. He's nowhere near them, man. He's nowhere near a Benzema. He's nowhere near a Lewandowski. He's nowhere near a Kane. In terms of goals and assists, I think Lewandowski's better than him. But in terms of goals and assists, that's the only argument that he has. Them man kill him on everything else. That's why when I asked you, what does he do better than Benzema? You haven't answered, because he does nothing better than Benzema apart from score goals. That's it. And most people, who you taking? Apart from you, maybe Jan and Lewis, no one else is taking Lukaku over Benzema. Put that out and see what gets said. Benzema's a quality baller and he pitches in with goals and assists. Not as many as Lukaku, but there's not a world of difference.
Can I just say that? It's like saying, like, say, for example, any player that you're linked to right now, like, there's probably going to be players that are better than them, innit? But you're still not going to say, oh, I wouldn't take that player because he's not as good as De Bruyne. Do you know what I mean? Or not. So I think with Lukaku,
that's a whole other argument. I'm not talking about him at my club. I'm just talking about how he gets. I'm just talking how he gets held in esteem. He's not in the. My whole point is, again, let me go back to the title. He's not in the bracket with them. That's all I'm saying.
Any main striker that wins their team a league, you know, and he has improved, like Lewis says, he has improved as well. So, like, this is why he's getting hailed up. We know he's not better than Lewandowski. No one puts him in.
Okay.
I don't think people say
Tops put him in there.
Did you say over Lewandowski?
No, I said over Benzema.
But the thing is with Benzema,
I've already said what I said. Benzema's more well-rounded, but Lukaku's
he's not the better striker than Benzema in any way, shape, or form.
Nah, there's nothing about
Lukaku.
He's not even the goals in it. He's not better than Benzema in any way, shape, or form.
He's nowhere near Benzema,
bro. I'm not having it. Anyway,
one of the reasons.
That's it.
I think
That's it. That's it. One thing.
That's the same thing you want in your strikers. If they scored to a level that Lukaku does in a season, and his all-round play is good enough, like they're not going to care.
His all-round play isn't that
you
good.
You can say Benzema's more techy, and that's cool. Like that's fine and everything. Lukaku's a better goal scorer, and you want your strikers to score.
Yeah. It's two. You know what I'm saying?
But I think
that's saying what I was trying to get at.
He does get held in esteem because I have people. The reason why people rate him is because we're here having a conversation if he's better than Benzema or not.
No, that's not a conversation from me.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Not from you, but I'm saying, look what I'm talking about when he gets brought up.
You
know what I'm saying? And that Benzema's a quality baller. And he has goals and assists to his game and he's better all around.
You know what I'm saying about
Benzema? Gosh.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, because this is what I'm saying when I talk. He's comparing Lukaku to Benzema. That's my whole point. You know what I'm saying? He's nowhere near Benzema's level on any way, shape, or form apart from scoring goals. That's it. Benzema clears him out and everything, and he scores enough goals to substitute that.
You're flawless. You know what it is about?
Go on.
About carrying Benzema. I know what I'm saying about carrying Benzema to me hasn't got. He's been unlucky in the way that he hasn't probably got the numbers that he would have got because of Ronaldo in a way. And this isn't a criticism against Ronaldo in any way, but when Benzema's job was to facilitate Ronaldo in a way. And that probably took away from
cut you off. I'm here looking at Benzema's numbers. He's got 20 plus goals in his last 3 seasons, but we move.
Yeah, but when Ronaldo was there,
and wouldn't that be the same for Lukaku if you lot didn't make him overweight?
Lukaku, he did. His goal scoring record was good for us, but here's the thing about that.
Yeah, it was all right for you guys still, despite of that, which is still
Here's one thing I'd say though. Before he came to Manchester United, me and Tox was having this debate. I had my doubts before he got here. This is not a United bias from me. I had my doubts about this guy because I remember playing Everton and I don't remember him ever doing anything against us. I was like, what do you offer when you don't score? Scoring goals is all well and good.
Did he not score 4 goals against you for West Brom when they beat you?
Listen to what I said there. Everton, I said Everton I'm talking about because that's when I'm watching him closer. That's when the hype around him got bigger. I'm watching him closer.
Whenever Lukaku came
I don't remember him doing shit in the top 6 game. For us or Everton.
But Everton at Anfield don't do well in general, so you can't really blame it on Lukaku.
Oh, I'm saying blame it on that. Whenever he came to Anfield with United and Everton, he was shit.
I said top 6, and it's not a goal scoring thing. I'm talking about having an impact. I don't remember him having a good game against us for Everton, not scoring or assisting. I'm talking about having a good game. I don't remember him having an impact.
You know what? The thing is with these debates is you always get people because it's the same for like when you debate about Aguero and people start saying Aguero only scores goals. That's what he was in the Man City team for.
He does more than that. He does more than that for you, though. Yeah, he does more than that for you, but he's
we don't need him to create. So when people talk about strikers and they say, "Oh, he doesn't create," not every striker has to create. You only have to create if you're in a lesser team who struggle to create, and you have to pitch in. So
and Lukaku still made the most chances for Inter Milan last season.
Yeah, because you know why? Because wait, 1 sec. Because he's playing in a 2. I've already said if you play him in a 2, you get the best out of him. Him with another striker works. Play him in a 1, you don't get that. If he's playing in a 1, if you play him in a 2, cool. You know what I'm saying? That's why I think if he goes to Chelsea, I think he
always play in a 2 for Belgium though.
No, because if he comes to Chelsea, you got Havertz or Werner playing off him.
So it might work then, depending on how.
Lukaku ain't playing as a 1 with us.
It might work.
The whole point with Werner is that he's unlocked with a big centre forward.
Maybe it is.
That would be Lukaku.
Maybe. Yeah, go on. What were you saying, Jan?
Yeah.
I was just saying in general, like, because a lot of people say like, because there's different kinds of strikers in it. So you've got like your Harry Kane who creates quite a lot. But the thing is, if Harry Kane joins Man City, he won't be creating because that's not what he's there for. He's there to put whatever ball gets put into him into the back of the net. That is what he will be bought for. He won't be bought to, don't get me wrong, if he can create a chance as well, great, like Henry used to. great. But that's not what he's going to be there for. He's going to be there to put the ball in the back of the net because that's what we should.
Yeah, but Harry Kane isn't going to lose the ball like an idiot at times. Like he's not going to lose the ball in some comical way where he's trying to control the ball with his studs and it turns into a 5-yard pass.
He's going to play for Man United, so that won't happen either. So it is what it is. If Lukaku came to Man City, Lukaku would be better than he was at Man United. Simply because
he would. That's not hard though, but he still wouldn't be. Pep would hate. I think Pep would hate Lukaku.
I'm not disputing him at like United. Like I said, my issue with him at United wasn't his lack of goal scoring. I mean, it wasn't his goal because he scored goals for us. Again, when I'm watching Manchester United, when he's not scoring goals, he offers nothing. Like I said, if you play him in a 2, and people keep mistaking what I'm saying, if you play him in a 2, fine. You'll get the most out of him. That's why he just went to Serie A. He's banked goals because Conte plays him in a 3-5-2 with Martinez, and Martinez is a good striker. Play him as a 1, it's not happening. People talking about his international, and again, Tox mentioned him scoring goals at West Brom. Yes, because he's a goal scorer. I'm not disputing. Put Lukaku scored goals for us. Put him in any team, he'll score goals. Put Lukaku in any team, he will score goals. He's a goal scorer. No one's disputed that. All I'm asking for is the question is what attribute apart from goal scoring is he very good at? He's a one-trick pony. If he's not scoring goals, he offers you nothing. And you get strikers who score similar. You get strikers who score similar amount of goals or just underneath or over as well, who do what he does plus more. Benzema, he hasn't scored that many much more. He hasn't scored much more goals than Benzema while he's been in Italy. I just checked the numbers.
What are the numbers saying?
What we talking about? Benzema scored 20 goals. I'll tell you now. 1 second. I'll tell you now. Hold up. Because he's been at in Milan 2 seasons.
Let's check conversion rate.
Yeah, check conversion rate. I don't know how to do that. Please do that. Yeah.
No, but I'll give an example with Lukaku. It's like, I think it was it his first season at United? What was his first season? Yeah, flawless.
2017 to 18.
Right.
2017.
I remember at the start of that season, he was stat padding against all these like Crystal Palaces and West Hams in these teams, in it, like Swansea. And then his first big test came at Anfield in around October. I remember that game. And people like, bear in mind, we were in shit form at that time. Like, our defense was shit. We didn't have Van Dijk. Lovren was in our defense. Like, we were shit. And I expected United to pam us. I ain't gonna lie. Lukaku came and did nothing. He missed an easy chance, I remember, which he should have scored. But he did nothing. And then I think he went on some mad goal drought or something. Like, this guy don't perform in big games, man.
But can I say, but the thing is, this is my thing as well, because like, if you're taking just one sort of aspect of it, that can look bad for anyone. Like, Harry Kane has not scored against Man City in 6 years. 6 years. How many times have we played Spurs in that 6 years? That's a lot. But I wouldn't say that he's shit just because he hasn't scored against Man City. Do you know what I mean? Because he's world class. Do you know what I mean? So
I see Dottie saying here, he said, bad touch or not, he bangs, so if anything, he plays at a disadvantage and still competing. He's clear. Competing with who? Who's he competing with? Because he doesn't win the same trophy. There's a reason he's at Inter Milan. There's a reason he came to Manchester United. He's not at Real.
He literally just won his first trophy, by the way.
He's not at Bayern Munich. You know what I'm saying? None of these men are looking at him. Chelsea are looking at him. Chelsea are looking at him.
Second trophy. He won the Champions League with us. Have some respect.
Okay.
Come on, man.
Okay. Chelsea are looking at him as a second option. This is a striker in his prime. And he's at, no disrespect, Inter Milan for a reason. Chelsea are looking at him as a second option. City are looking at striker, and I'm not looking at him at all. You know what I'm saying? He's not clear of anyone's favorite in that. The only thing he has is goals and assists. And like I said, the goals and assists, he don't even score that many more goals than the players we're talking about. He doesn't score more goals than Lewandowski. Him and Kane are pretty much even, and he scores 3 or 4 more goals than Benzema. That's it. Go and look at the numbers. So in terms of goals and assists, he's not clear of any of them.
So he's up there. So he's up there with the best, then, isn't he?
He's not up there with it in terms of goal scoring. Yes.
Yeah.
But so is Jamie Vardy.
Numbers he is, but like.
So is Jamie Vardy. But no one's putting him in these conversations.
I don't know. Like, I think I get that. Like, the thing is, for me, like stat padding is like where you're getting goals and it's meaningless, isn't it? So some players get goals.
Well, that's what he has done his whole career.
No. What I'm saying is a lot of players, they get like goals and they don't lead to anything.
Yeah, Lukaku was like 29.2 and Benzema was 19 point something.
So what I was saying is, go on.
If he was scoring, because like, let's be honest, what has Harry Kane's goals? He scored so many goals. What has it got him? A golden boot? That's it. That's he's not done anything. He's not lifted a trophy. Lukaku has had a great season. for Inter Milan, and they've won
Playing
the
in a
league.
two.
And let's be
Playing in a
honest,
two.
Inter Milan were not favourites for that league. It's not a Bayern Munich situation. If you go to Bayern Munich, PSG, you're expected to win the league. So if he scores a load of goals and they win the league, it's kind of expected. Inter Milan were not expected to win that league. So he's gone there. He's been the top goal scorer, and he's actually gone on to win that league. So you kind of have to.
But I think he's out. That's the thing. I think he's at the perfect two right now.
In a two, like I said, that puts my point. If you play him in a two, he'll be successful because of his limitations.
He's in the perfect league for him.
100%. And let me get to this. You went from Benzema is clear. I'm saying Benzema is clear in all of the aspects. I'm still waiting for you to tell me, Tox, what he's better than Benzema at. What's he clear of Benzema of? Because Benzema is clear of everything and he scores similar amounts. I'm still waiting for the answer to that question. And he also says the only thing he has is goals and assists. What? He's a striker. That's what we want him to do. No, that's what you want him to do in that. Name another top striker who only scores goals and assists and offers nothing else.
Aubameyang.
There isn't one. Exactly. Who's at Arsenal.
And he's at Arsenal who
name him. Who?
Finished back.
Name a top striker who just wait. Name. Go on.
You could argue at times that Aguero doesn't offer too much when he's not scoring.
Nah, Aguero's better than
Aguero offers much more.
Yeah, but Aguero
offers much more.
I'm not saying no. I'm not saying Aguero offers much more. I'm saying that when
can hold the ball. His main attribute is scoring goals, no doubt. But he'll hold the ball up. I've seen him do it many times against United. He'll hold the ball up.
Aguero's finishing is also a level above Lukaku as well.
I think Lukaku can hold the ball up at Inter Milan. That's what he's been doing this season there.
Playing in a two is different.
So
I didn't watch him closely at Inter Milan, to say, so I can't say that. You know what I'm saying? But I'm saying in a two, I know he offers. But yeah, Lukaku offers you goals and assists and nothing else. There isn't another top striker that does that.
I think he's in the perfect league for him though, where maybe his all-round game isn't getting kind of analyzed as much and criticized as much because it's a slower league, isn't it? The Italian league, and imagine the ball goes up to him. He's got more time on the ball to control it more easily, pass it more easily. Where he's got more time and less time to do anything stupid in it on the ball. If he comes back to the Prem, I think we're just going to see what he was like before, where he'll get less time on the ball, which will make him be more erratic. He'll be more erratic on the ball.
I watched him against Russia, and he was doing all the same things that he was doing beforehand. So this whole improved thing, obviously, it's only one game, but all this, I don't see how you can improve. Like he did all the same stuff he did, losing the ball, not holding it up, etc., all that type of stuff. Again,
all I'll say about Lukaku,
phenomenal goals, great goals scorer.
If he was at Liverpool, I don't care how many numbers he get. He made me bang my head against the wall throughout the whole 90 minutes. This is what I'm
talking about. Name something other than G and A that he gives you over Benzema. See, that's why you can't answer the question in that. And Benzema offers you everything else more. Everything else. Everything footballing wise in an attacking sense, he does better than Lukaku. And their goals and assists are similar. But Benzema's clear at everything else. Lukaku is not clear of Benzema at anything. Not one thing. Goals, assists, anything. Or a Lewandowski or a Harry Kane. And again, I'm not saying I don't rate him. He's just not in that bracket. That's why I said I don't understand the hype. Lukaku to Benzema is not a conversation. It's not. Benzema to Lewandowski is a conversation. Lukaku to an Aguero's not a conversation. And that's an aging Aguero who's injury prone. Yep. Kyle says, if you don't even watch the league, that would just be a baseless propaganda. That's why I'm saying I can't say closely because I don't watch the league week in, week out. I watch bits and pieces of Serie A, but he's better in it too. So I'm not surprised he did better there because Conte plays a 3-5-2 with him and Martinez. And Martinez is a good striker. Would you mean everything like what name? Would you mean everything like what name it? First touch, link up play, creating chances for himself. You get me? Which Lukaku can't do. Creating chances for others, running in behind, dropping short, scoring different goals, etc., etc. That's 5 things I just named. You name me one thing, Ben, he's clear of. I was named 5 things off the top of my head. Come on.
I feel like Lukaku can do all of those, though. He might be a bit quicker because Benzema's old, in it now, so he might be a bit quicker.
He don't even use his pace. You know what I'm saying? Benzema has better movement too. He don't even use his pace like that. He don't even.
It's just when I see him on international duty, he's playing a lot more low blocks.
Yeah, international duty is different. It is different than that. Yeah. And he can't break a low block. That's another thing Benzema does very well. All types. He scores all types.
Really? Then how come you man were calling him a flat track bully at United? Never scored against the big sides. Lukaku.
I'm talking about Benzema there. Oh, a flat track because he was a flat. Oh, he was a flat track bully for us. That's not a shot at him. That's not a shot.
Right, and didn't those lesser teams always sit deep against you guys?
Sometimes not. Sometimes not. It probably.
What teams? What teams didn't that he thrived against?
I can't remember who he thrived against. I'm not gonna lie.
But then it became an issue.
Fair enough. I know he loved the goal against West Ham, but that's about it.
But didn't that become an issue when I think it was probably his second season at United, where I think, was it Mourinho when he got sacked in it and he just caused, like in that first half of the season, okay, maybe, Mourinho was causing a lot of problems there, but Lukaku's performances were really getting criticised even against these lower sides because he was just doing bare stupidness at times, so he does have his problems in those games as well. Do you get what I mean? Like, I remember this one game against Crystal Palace. I think you might have lost or drawn out, innit? But you didn't win the game, innit? And you didn't score. And there was this clip of Lukaku's first touch, and it went viral, innit? It was the worst first touch I've ever seen in my life, honestly.
That's Man United.
I like how toxin others in the chat. Go on. I like how toxin the others in the chat ain't answering nothing I'm saying. That's how I know I'm bang on in there. Man still can't tell me what he's clear of Benzema of.
Man United tax, isn't it?
No. What's he clear of Benzema of just attribute wise? I'm just talking attributes. What is he clear of Benzema?
Ollie dropped him,
Wait.
Ollie dropped him. Even Ollie has...
What is he clear of Benzema of attribute wise?
I don't know what he's trying to say, but the thing is for me, what he's trying to say is that
that's my point.
Which is what you want from a number 9, which is true. To be fair,
no. It's for what you want from a number 9. It's not like someone said this ain't the 1940s and that. You know what I'm saying? In that, if you look at the successful teams, their 9s offer goals and more. Look at all of the successful teams in the past 5 years. They all, whether it's Real Madrid, whether it's City, whether it's Liverpool, etc., all their number 9s, not so much Firmino, but everyone else, they all offer even Lewandowski as well.
They play striker. They won the league comfortably.
My point.
It's become more of the league
even
cup
Jamie
game. Maybe
Vardy.
Lukaku. Yeah. Maybe 20 years ago, Lukaku would be rated a lot more highly, but because of the way football is now, and maybe that is a bit unfair on him.
So Tux is saying, I keep saying attribute wise, I don't care. All right, that's cool then. That's your preference in that. This ain't the 1940s.
Can I give you a scenario which is kind of saying what I'm saying, isn't it? Right. Okay. So would you rather have your striker be world class? So Man United buy a world class striker, right? So say Benzema. Say you go and buy Benzema, right? Man City buy Lukaku, right? Lukaku scores 2 more goals than Benzema, but Man City win the league. Or you have the other way around, where you sign Lukaku, we sign Benzema. They opposite thing, but you win the league. Obviously, you would rather have Lukaku and win the league than have Benzema.
I'm gonna lie, you've lost me. I'm confused. Say that again.
Yeah, I'm lost
in it. I'm not saying it don't make sense. I'm saying I'm just lost.
Because what Tox is saying is Tox is saying that Lukaku won the league, which is what he would want from his striker by scoring.
Yeah, but he was okay. But he was backing him. But wait. Hold up. I'm stopping that right there. Wait.
Come on, man.
Right there. I'm waiting. I'm stopping that right there because Tox was hyping him up before. Before he won the league. Look at what Benzema.
Did he win the league at United?
If we're talking about winning leagues, look at what Benzema's done with Real Madrid. Then.
No, but I was going to say, that's what I was saying, because he's saying, because he won the league, this is
he's saying, no, Tox already said it. I don't care about over attributes. You know what I'm saying? He'd have a player, Tox would have a player who is 1 out of 10 of everything, a striker who's 1 out of 10 of everything, and then just scores goals and assists. That is not the way to be successful over a long period of time. Guaranteed. And football proves that. There isn't another team that has been successful over a long period of time, so say 2-3 years of success, that's had a striker like that. This ain't the 1940s as somebody put. It's not. You know what I'm saying? See, he said, I want my striker to bring guaranteed goals and assists. I don't care about nothing else. All the 9s I mentioned guarantee that. Benzema guarantees that.
I want
Kane
trophies,
guarantees that. Lewandowski guarantees that. Yeah, I want trophies like Benzema's got and Lewandowski.
I want trophies. Lukaku ain't winning me trophies, man. I'm telling you.
Lukaku just won the league, though. That's the thing.
And the two,
his first trophy. He ain't coming to the league and winning the Prem, man. He's not coming and winning the Prem.
Tell him again, Big Rom. I believe you, man. You're doing your best, man. You don't need all of this pooey agenda against you, man.
It's not but again, Palm Tree said Inzaghi did in the 90s. And if you listen to what I said, because people are not hearing what I'm saying here, in the terms of what's it called? In terms of where was I? Yeah. In terms he's not 1 out of 10 in anything, though. That's a myth. You get my point that I'm making, though. I didn't say he's 1 out of 10. I said you would prefer a striker overall who's 1 out of 10. You don't care about anything other than the attributes, Talks. You said you only want goals and assists for your striker. So if you don't care about any other attributes, it don't matter if it's 1 out of 10, does it?
I do think he does guarantee goals though. He does guarantee goals.
Okay, he guarantees you goals. Yeah, and he just won the league. I give him credit for winning the league. I give him credit for it again in a 2, but he's not in the bracket of those strikers. That's my point when I say I understand the hype. We've been on here 45 minutes, and I'm here debating whether Lukaku is better than Benzema, and it's not even close. He's not even close.
He's
not even close. He's not in the same ballpark.
Listen. I just feel like if we were, say, Benzema went and joined Inter Milan and won the league with Inter Milan, you would probably be using that in your prop for Benzema, saying, "Look, he's just won Inter their first time."
Benzema's also got 3 champions. Benzema's also got 4 Champions Leagues and league titles with Madrid.
Yeah, one sec, Ryan. Did I not give Lukaku props for winning the league within them? I said that was very good that he did. And I said I'll give him props for that.
That's what I'm saying. Like the thing is, it's like
he's a very good goal scorer.
But I think that's why he's being rated so highly because of what he's just done. That's what I'm saying.
No, this was beforehand. I disagree with that's not the case.
X, Y, Z. That's why you get rated.
No. That's not the case. No. He was getting rated like this before he won that league within the Milan. Me and Tox have been having this debate for when he was at Everton.
That's true. Yeah,
me and Tox have been having this debate when he was at Everton. So this is long before he joined Manchester United, which was like 16, 17. That's my point. Tox said he doesn't care about any other attribute apart from his striker scoring goals and assists. So if your striker gets goals and assists, but he's 1 out of 10 at everything, that's cool. To me, that makes no sense. That's what I'm saying is he's not in the bracket. Go on, fam.
You know what I don't get about what Yan City's saying, it's because she's busy slandering Harry Kane. She's busy slandering Harry Kane literally every show. Oh, he doesn't turn up in finals in these big games, Lukaku doesn't even turn up in finals as well. Last season in the Europa League final, they played Sevilla, who they should be beating on paper, and man scored an own goal and lost them the game.
Yeah, but the thing is,
in finals and big games, like how you claim Harry Kane is.
No. But I've always said Harry Kane is world class. I say that he is world class, but he has an issue with big game playing. But the thing is, no one's called Lukaku world class. I'm just saying
people have called wait. People have called him world class. Tox thinks he's world class. Tox thinks he's world class.
Well, you might think he's
world class.
Lewis thinks he's world class. This is my point.
I think what it is though, is the technical definition of world class is top 5 in the world. That's what it actually is, like the meaning of it, right? And the thing is, with world class, like what people say is the best 5 in that position. So what most people say is Lewandowski, Benzema, Harry Kane, I don't even know who else, because Aguero is not in that conversation anymore.
Romelu Lukaku. I know we're doing Agenda FC, but we can't go deluded FC. Romelu Lukaku is world class. I'm ready to get anyone.
But I don't know. I'd say Haaland is still at the beginning of that thing, but you say that Haaland should be going in there. So he would make the top 5. So
he makes it. No, he makes the top 5 though. No. He makes the top 5 because the levels ain't good. You know what I'm saying? The same way United finished second because the levels ain't good. One sec. C1 London says flawless. Do you rate Lukaku? Yes. I just again look at the title. I don't understand the hype. Here, the key word there in that sentence is hype. We're here debating whether Lukaku is better than Benzema. He's not even close. That is my point.
But the thing is,
he's not even close. It's not a debate. No, I'm not even saying world class. I'm just saying he's nowhere near the level of them, man. And that's a fact.
But the thing is, he doesn't need to be world class, technically based on their thing. Because
he's not world class, though.
If it's top 5, so if we're talking about top 5 in the world, right? De Bruyne might be in that top 5, and De Bruyne might be clear of the 5th player, but they're still both in that bracket, if you know what I mean. So that's why people are hyping him, because technically there isn't. This is what I said to you earlier. There's not 9 players that are better than Lukaku in the world. There isn't. So you might have someone that's clear. You might have Lewandowski number 1. You might have Benzema number 1. Whichever way around you have it. You could have Harry Kane number 3. Some people would argue Harry Kane's number 4. Like whatever it is, you can have your order. But there isn't like 9 players and then Lukaku. There's literally like.
And my point is about. My point is about it being numbered. The thing is, though, my point about there not being better than 9s is because there isn't that many world-class 9s. That's my whole point.
Yeah, but that happens. If there's only 3 better than him, he's going to be brought into them conversations.
Yeah, there's more than 3 better than him. No, he's not. Suarez is better than him. Aguero's better than him, of course. So that's top 5 done. Suarez and Aguero are better. Suarez just won a league title with Atletico Madrid. Suarez and Aguero are better than him. Yes,
Suarez
they are.
just won the league with that.
No, they're not. They can't even last a full 90.
Suarez and Aguero are better than
To
him.
be fair,
They're better
Aguero,
strikers than him.
I love Aguero. He's my favorite.
That's 5.
And I
That's
feel
fine.
like Andreas Christensen will struggle a
No.
lot more with Lukaku than he did with what's his name, Luis Suarez in both legs.
And here's the thing, Tox. You saying this, Tox says Haaland and Lukaku are similar strikers, but Haaland is the second coming. I had my doubts about Haaland, and I've not watched enough of him yet. What did I say? I said it on Q&As about he gave me Lukaku vibes. But when I did watch it more closely in a couple of games, he was technically better than I thought, but I'm still reserving judgment because people are trying to put him and Mbappe as the next Messi and Ronaldo. And I was like, wait, and I got butchered on this channel for it. I got slandered for this on this channel. People talking about me. I didn't even diss Haaland. I just said I don't know how good he is yet. That's
Haaland's been overrated at the same time as well. We have to be honest.
Yeah.
He is being overrated at the same. He's good.
Oh yeah.
But people are overrating Haaland at the same time massively.
And if we're talking as nines, Cristiano Ronaldo's a better 9 than Lukaku right now because he is a 9.
One of them's on this show panel, by the way.
Cristiano Ronaldo is a better 9, so that's 5. So what is his top 5?
Hate because I like Haaland.
He's not there. He's not top 5. He's not top 5 in Europe.
Well,
Lewandowski.
we do this
Suarez,
the poacher
Aguero.
now. I can't be asked.
You know what I'm saying in that.
Even you know that's not the same Ronaldo in his prime.
No, it's not the same Ronaldo in his prime, but still Ronaldo now at 36 is a better striker than Lukaku. Yes, he's a better 9. Yes,
I'd say he's better in the box. I'd say he's better in the box.
The problem with Messi and Ronaldo is like they're just above world class.
Doug says Haaland is just GNA.
World class bracket.
He's a classic 9. He's literally Lukaku. You might be right. Still, he did. I said this. He gave me Lukaku vibes, but I'm reserving judgment because I've not watched him enough, so I don't know. I've only watched him in a couple of full games and then highlights. Same way with Lukaku, when people are talking about him improving a lot, like at Inter Milan. Him and the 2, you're gonna get a better him because he's an old school number 9. That's my whole point is, and again, I'm not saying I don't rate him. Very good goal scorer. I don't deny the facts and the stats. Goal scorer, but that's it. He offers you nothing else. He doesn't have another attribute in his game that is good or above.
It's like what you were saying about the attribute. It's like, and then people trying to put him in the same conversation as Karim Benzema. Karim Benzema's busy in his career winning 3 Champions Leagues in a row. Lukaku scoring own goals in Europa League finals and losing, bro. There's the difference, man.
I'm saying, and again, this is not a shot.
I keep reiterating the player that you say is the best player in the world, is
he's the best player in the world.
This one thinks that, a certain PP is the best player in the world.
Who's a World Cup winner? Who is a World Cup winner?
Yeah,
Pandemic P.
And he's also won leagues at UK.
He's losing a Europa
League. He's literally a World Cup winner.
We ain't talking about Pandemic P, are we?
Benjamin Mendy. Is Benjamin Mendy the best left back? One of the best left backs.
Benjamin Mendy didn't play in the World Cup though.
Yeah,
he didn't play. He was injured. Paul Pogba was one of France's best players.
So you think David Silva is one of the best midfielders in the league ever because he won a World Cup? Is he better? Is he clear of Gerrard because Gerrard never won a World Cup? This 100%. Is the thing. If you want to use it for one player,
I think Gerrard was overrated anyway, but we won't get onto that.
But David Silva is a World Cup winner, and he played a big part in it, like Pogba, you could argue. So it's one of them things. Like, you can't have, if that's the case, you're talking about midfielders. Kante is also a World Cup winner, and he's won the Champions League, and he's won the Prem with 2 different teams.
Where was
so you would
have to
argue that Kante is the better one. Huh?
Where was thundering against Kante? Kante is one of the best midfielders of all time.
No, I'm saying you said Pogba is the best because he's a World Cup winner.
Yeah, I think he's the best. I think he's the best midfielder in the world.
Kante would be better than him then.
I think he's definitely the most complete midfielder in the world.
Hey. This is definitely another agenda FC 100%.
Do you know what? I'm not.
We can have this chat about the Tottenham any day.
Hey, wait. Sorry, Yancy. You're not gonna hail up. You're not gonna hail up Lukaku and try calling one of the best strikers in the world, and then diss Paul Pogba. You are taking liberties.
What do you mean, man? I don't want to disrespect.
I am not.
Maybe disrespect to Malumba, isn't it?
What I'm saying is, when it comes to certain players,
Let's go. I got a nibble.
They're allowed to lose the Champions League final.
I hate you with a passion.
The Europa League final, and it's not brought into it. So
you
can't say Lukaku.
He also won the Europa League final a few years ago. To be fair, he did also win the Europa League final.
Yancy. To your point, what you're saying is when Ryan says Pogba is the best midfielder in the world. He's not saying only because he won the World Cup. He's adding that to his
what I
argument. But it's all
said,
of a
I
debate.
said, is he? Because he said, how
Yo, you lot keep going. I need some water. One sec.
How
One
can
sec.
he be one of the best strikers when he lost the Europa League final? But the best player in the world, you said, has also lost the Europa League final. It doesn't mean anything.
No, because he's got a manager who has the best attacking midfielder in the world and decides to play him in DM. That's the problem.
Okay, so Lukaku at Man United doesn't matter then because he didn't play under the best manager.
Well, at least he played in his proper position. He played in his proper position.
The thing is, what I'm saying is you can't, like, for one player, there's one rule, and for every other player, it's a different. You can't have that. Like, if you're going to look at the player as a whole, then you can have that argument. But you can't say, oh, he lost this, but he won this, when there's other players that have won that and the other thing. Like, do you know what I mean? There's literally players out there who have done that. Like, you know, I don't know. Like, this is why the World Cup thing. Like, that World Cup thing was not a debate when David Silva was in the league and everyone was trying to tell me that their player was better than David Silva. But all of a sudden,
but David Silva's one of the best.
He won the World Cup. Do you know what I mean? It's just, it does, to me, it doesn't, if you're going to use that, you have to use it for everyone, innit? Because there's like, David Silva won a World Cup. He was involved in the squad. He's actually Spain's second highest scorer or something like that. Like, he's been present in that. Won the World Cup. Gundogan, I think, was in the squad. I think he was there when they won it. I'm not sure.
Yeah, he was.
But there's other players that have won a World Cup. That's all I'm saying. So,
but this isn't me knocking David Silva or anything. David Silva's one of the best. I acknowledge that. But, like, you have to take into context Pogba at Man United, man, under Oli, who decides he's the best attacking midfielder in the world, but he's playing him in DM. How does that work, innit? So no wonder he's not performing to the potential and level that he should.
This is why I say what I say about Pogba, right? Because I think Pogba is world class when it comes to, because Tops don't agree with me on this because he thinks he's been world class at Man United as well. But what I'm saying is, for me, world class to me is consistent. If you're world class for one season and then you're not world class the next, you're not a world class player. You had a world class season. So there's a difference between the both, right? I think for France, when I watch Pogba for France, I think he's world class. When I watch him, he looks world class.
Okay, here's the difference. Wait, let me cut in. Let me cut in there. The difference is, though, I said he against Germany, he was about, to me, is me. You lot cut in if you want. He was about 7 out of 10, 7.5 out of 10 against Germany. He wasn't exceptional, but he wasn't bad. He was one of the better players on the pitch.
Yeah.
If he plays 7 out of 10 for Manchester United, terrible performance. Not from you, from the media. He's put in. You see that type of performance that he did. That type of performance there. Because that type of performance.
But this is the thing. When a player is world class, there's no doubt. There's no doubt around whether they're
Jan, I got a question for you.
One of them, everyone will be on the same page. So, like, for me, somebody put in the comments about De Bruyne would be shit for Man United. De Bruyne balled out for Wolfsburg, right? He had 20 assists.
He wouldn't. No. Let me put in there 1 sec. No. I'm not disputing that. No. Let me respond to that. If De Bruyne played for Manchester United, he would not put in the level of performance he does for Manchester City because he don't have this. I get that. And that's not a shot. That's not a shot at KDB because I run jokes on him.
Man United and he didn't put in them performances. We wouldn't be saying that De Bruyne is world class. That would not be a conversation.
So, Jan, do you honestly think?
Right, last point on it because we got to move on. Go on, last point on it. Go on. Look at this prick with his. I'm going to punch up this guy when I see him, Go on.
Do you honestly
Romelu.
I'm actually hot, This is
I didn't expect this agenda to go off the way it did. We're gonna run this back when we got more time, definitely. Because we do have to start
I've got a question for you.
Round 2 on the Q&A.
We're gonna. You know what? We're gonna call it round 2 as well. Ryan, sorry, I gotta cut you off here. Because we're gonna start the other stream because the other game start. My apologies on that.
Can I quickly answer it? I only need a quick answer and then we'll discuss. Do you honestly think
please make the answer to this quick, yeah? Because we got to cut off the show.
Do you honestly think if you put Kevin the Cross Merchant in Man United's team under Oli over the past few years that he'd be doing better than Pogba?
Okay, so if he played like Pogba, would you say De Bruyne was world class?
If what? Say that again.
Well, because
if he played for Man City the way Pogba did for Man United, would you say he was world class? The only reason why people say that he's world class is because
but there's context though. No. But there's context though. There's context to that. Pogba, 1, is playing out of position. 2, he's playing with players who ain't good enough, and we got a manager who's not good enough. So that's why context.
So do you think Wolfsburg are better than Man United?
No.
I don't know. I didn't watch Wolfsburg at that time.
I didn't watch him in it.
Yeah, and
I didn't watch him in that.
one
But
of
look,
the best players
You
in
man,
that
you
league at that
lot
time.
drew tops out of retirement, but love to everyone who's we're defo doing
Yeah,
a
but
round
if
2 of this.
Pogba went to
Hold up.
Wolfsburg,
So-
he would have balled out as well.
Yeah, he did ball out at Juve as well, but that's a whole other
Facts.
conversation.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
context matters, but we are going to do this. But back to my point again, I just want.
But when it's world class, it's not a context matter sort of
Yeah,
situation.
it is because everyone's world class is different as well. People in this chat have been trying to tell me Lukaku's world class.
Yeah, my world class is not.
Everyone's world class is different.
have a
Your
big
world class is
world
different to
class
mine. Yeah, neither do I. But everyone's world class is different, so that's why context matters. And
If Pogba's in there, a lot more players are in there.
everyone, but then it depends.
That's
It varies, isn't it?
Nah, that's so
It varies,
unfair.
but yo,
That's so unfair to say.
love to everybody who has locked in. This has been a hype show. I did not expect this agenda to pop off like this. Shout out to Lewis because he spotted this. Yeah, that's why he's a genius. That's why I say, despite him being a prick and winding me up,
even Johnny United is and he's not likely to agree with me.
Right.
He's on Pogba.
He's a wind-up merchant, but he knows his stuff in it. That's why I call him a first ballot Hall of Famer. Make sure you follow Yan City, the lovely Yan City, the Queen of Sarcasm City, IS Yan City. Make sure you follow my little bro. Get me a pillar of the Sarcasm City.
Can I just say something before
No, I'm finishing the show. No.
No, I know you've got another show. I just want to say one thing, right? I'm not slandering Pogba.
Right, okay.
I think Pogba has world-class potential, but he
definitely
doesn't show it at Man United.
All right, excellent. We'll get into
Slandering,
it.
slandering, that's slandering,
Okay,
that is.
Ryan. Big up to Ryan. Yo, you lot make sure you follow him. Make sure you follow Carefree Lewis. I'm going to tag him in the title.
I need to say one last thing.
Yeah, go on, dickhead. Go on, there we go.
We know what we are. We know what we are. Champions of Europe. We know what we are. Had to add one.
There we go. Right, people, please head over to the Italy Switzerland watch along right now. I'm literally, as soon as I end this live, we're going live on there. Love to everyone who's locked in, whether you're watching this live or watching this back. Make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. We will be doing round 2 of this. It might not be next week, but we're gonna do round 2 so we can have like a proper open discussion on this Lukaku thing. It'll probably continue on the Q&A as well. You know
it needs to be the Pogba thing. That's what's got me angry.
No, that's another one, fam. That's another one. We'll do that later. That's
you
another
two
one.
can do that show again, isn't it?
You're the one who's always slandering.
Yeah, you're the one.
I'm not slandering him. I'm not slandering him. Why is it slander because you don't agree?
It's disrespectful. But it depends who you're talking to and what level. But yeah,
I don't know, because when people talk about world class, Man United have world class players. We don't, but we win the league, and then it's you've got world class players. What world class?
Again, that's who you're talking to. We only have one world class player, though. Yeah, I'm saying we only have one world class player, and that's.
And how many do we have? Because how many people are you realistically putting in world class for Man City?
I think you have more than one. You have more than one.
Yeah, you can put in a lot in Man City. You can put in a lot.
Diaz in that bracket. I put Aguero in that bracket.
There's not players. Aguero don't play for City no more.
Yeah, but when he was there, you know what I'm saying? We're talking
Alisson, the one that you say is Alisson is there.
Right, anyways, yo, we ending the show. Yo, Lewis, yeah, you've already added. Yo, head over to the Italy Switzerland stream right now, people. This got heated. I love it. You know what I'm saying? Sarcasm City TV at its best. Love to everyone who was locked in. We will be doing round 2 of this. There will be a round 2 of this Lukaku thing, definitely. But this has been Agenda FC. But this has been Agenda FC on Sarcasm City TV. Thank you very much for tuning in.